how many subs do you have and how many views were you getting a video before you blew up? Like right before.
So actually with Gamers React, as soon as I started, it blew up.
Stop.
So this is going to work. Like I knew it as soon as like I came up with the idea. My friends gave me this idea of how to find the clips. And I literally told them in that call, bro, you made me a millionaire.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Brand Risk Podcast. I'm your host, Arab, along with my co-host, Edwin. And today we have on a friend that I met very recently at a little networking event. Rizwan from Gamers React. He runs a massive YouTube channel based around Minecraft. And dude, honestly, I met you and I was like, nobody gets to see your fucking personality. Like, let's do a podcast so people get to see who you actually are. So welcome to the fucking podcast.
What up? What up? Yeah, my first podcast. I've actually always wanted to do a podcast. So
Really?
I'm excited. Yeah. Always, like, ever since like before I blew up, I was like when like I blow up, I want to like do a podcast, like talk about like how I did it. And then I don't know, I've always been nervous to do one because like I literally have not shown like any personality. Nobody, like I've never done a stream. I've never done literally anything.
I think that's the thing too. I think that's what I realized when we were at Vid Summit. So we all went to Vid Summit, for anyone watching, which is like an event. It was like $1,000 ticket. It was so we could learn from the best of the best. And there were so many YouTubers there. And a lot of us went and kicked it. You know, we stayed a few extra days. We went and kicked it. And Riz and I walked around. We were walking around with the homies on Venice Beach. And I was like, dude, these people are so fucking cool. And I'm a streamer. So like people have seen my personality. Like that's all streaming is, right? It's you for the most part. You know, you're a little bit extra. But like you all were YouTubers and fucking killing the YouTube game. And you guys do these YouTube videos where you're so focused on the analytics, right? Making sure that nobody clicks off, etc. And like that's not what I'm good at. And I was like, nobody's seen y'all's personalities. All that there is in one day, I output more footage onto the internet than you guys do in a year almost. You know, like a 12-hour stream versus a fucking, you're talking about 70 10-minute videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, there's nobody seeing these personalities. Like, and you're all so dope. I was like, let's fucking do a podcast. And then, so here we are. I mean, you blew up over COVID, right?
Yeah, bro. Like right when it started,
just like
COVID,
all of us. Fuck, man.
literally, the first month of COVID was when I blew up.
Give us another pandemic. I'm just kidding.
Have you been doing Minecraft videos for like forever? Is that what you like started doing?
No, actually. I mean, I've been uploading for probably like 6 years, just doing like random stuff. Like I actually started in the Pokemon scene.
Nice.
Yeah, when I first started, I got like a capture card for my birthday one day. I like begged my parents for it. You know what a capture card is? Like you can just,
of course.
Yeah. We need them. We have dual PCs for streaming.
Oh,
so you have to have a capture card to bring into the other computer.
All right, dope. Yeah, I got that for my birthday. I begged my parents. They finally got it for me. And I just record like Wi-Fi battles, and I would like literally upload one like every single day. Then eventually I kind of like stopped doing like Wi-Fi battles because I was like a little more casual. I started getting like really heavy into like competitive Pokemon. And then after that, I would just like start like tons of random channels, just trying to like figure out a way to like blow up. Like I would, or even just do stuff that I like. Like once I was like talking about like rap news, like hip hop news. And then I did like try to like go over like hip hop albums and like that kind of stuff. And just kind of like random channels. Like I've literally probably started like before Gamers React, I probably have like 7-8 channels that I try to blow up on.
It's so interesting how like when people think about YouTube, they think that you have to be a personality or a forward-facing brand to make a successful channel. But I know hella people that like run the life hack, like you ever seen those life hack Facebook videos where it's just like hands and like the hands are like making like little life hacks or whatever. Like people run those channels to make dumb money and you never figure out who they are, never know anything about them. And I watched some of your stuff, bro, and my question is, how the fuck do you get so many entries? Like, do you go through Reddit? You know what I mean? Because like for those of you that haven't watched his content, the way that I would describe it, and I don't know if this is like a cool description of it or not, but like it's almost like Daily Dose for for Minecraft stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a good way to
so
describe
fast,
it. That's a
it's
very
so-
good way to describe it.
You know what I mean? Like, and in the same way that you have like a non-biased tone even on like when you talk in the video. You know what I mean? You kind of remind me of that guy.
Yeah, I actually, that voice that I do, like I literally.
It's not your voice. It's you couldn't you wouldn't be able to tell it's you. Like unless you know how you sound. Like even I went and watched it, I was like, this is Riz, but he's doing a different voice.
Yeah. I talk in a different voice. I literally am pretty much just trying to sound like Daily Dose.
Yeah.
Like right when I started, because in the beginning I didn't do the voice, and when I started adding the voice, I'm like, I want to do it like how Daily Dose does his voice. So that's how.
And it worked. Did it change things?
Yeah. So the voice actually, like I started doing the voice for a couple of reasons. So first, I had a lot of issues with monetization when I first started because of reused content. And so I eventually like started changing up stuff, like started adding like a ton more edits and all that kind of stuff. And in the beginning, I was just doing like 2 to 3 voices per video. And then I noticed that the more I add my voice, the higher the AVD is. So I just started
Average
like putting
view duration for anyone listening.
Yeah.
Which
so
is
people watch longer.
Such an important metric on YouTube to get promoted.
Yeah, so people watch longer.
I watched one of your videos just to kind of get like an idea of what you do, and like I was like, I got the idea by like the 3rd clip, but I kept watching it, and I think it was your voice, because I think what your voice does, at least to me in my head, you ever had sushi and they give you ginger and it's like a palate refresher? Every time I hear your voice explaining what the next clip is gonna be, I'm like, okay, that sounds like something I'm gonna watch. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, your voice kind of like carries you through the video. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's exactly what I like tell people about the voice. Like it's a refresher. So it makes it so that it's not like just clip, right? Because then it gets just boring. It's like it feels like it's the same thing over and over again. Like psychologically, you think that, but instead, if you have clip, voice, clip, voice, now all of a sudden the voice brings you back into the video.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Exactly.
So you have 2.4 million subs. You noticed a switch when you did the voice. First of all, were you doing the voice before your blow up, or did you switch somewhere in between and it affected it greatly? Like, was that recently?
Yeah. No, it was probably about a year ago. So Gamers React, I've been doing the Minecraft compilations for about 1.5 years. So probably like 6 months into it, I started adding the voice a lot more. In the beginning, there was no voice at all.
Really? And it changed? Did it change things drastically?
It changed things a lot. Yeah, quite a bit. I mean, there were like I had viral videos even when I didn't do the voice, but like there was like a time where like I would like look at my AVD and it was always high in the beginning, and then eventually like I saw it like dipping down. So I'm like trying to think of like new ways so that like I could like get it back up, like because like people were getting bored of like the same old stuff. So that's when I started the voice. I don't know if it like it was like I was going up and then I started going down and then I did the voice and I got back to where I was before, kind of.
Okay, so you saw it dipping and you were like, I need to change something, and then you added the voice, and that was. Were there other things you tried before the voice clicked for the solution to that problem? Like as soon as you saw it dipping down, were there other things you tried initially and you're like, all right, these aren't working, these aren't working, these aren't working. You tried the voice and then it worked.
Good question.
I'm trying to think. It was like a year ago, so I don't really remember. I think the voice might have been the first thing I tried at that time. The reason why like I knew the voice would work also is because I had a series on my channel called Types of People Portrayed by Minecraft. And in that video, like I had to describe the type of person for every clip.
And those would pop.
And I saw,
And those would pop.
Yeah, the first one literally got 10 million views.
Right.
Wow. Yeah. And so I saw like the AVD was like way higher. Well, the first time I uploaded, like I was so nervous because like I barely put my voice in the videos. And I saw the AVD was like so much higher. And then like a month later when the AVD started going down, I'm like, wait a minute, those Types of People videos pop. Why don't if I just put a voice like way more? And it just worked. And then now it's also nice because now I have like a little bit of a personality. So like the people, not personality, but like the people know that there's someone.
They feel connected,
that's exactly
bro.
That's exactly what I was gonna say too. We're like when you didn't do the voice, like I could confuse you and another clip video and not know that there were two different people. But if you do the voice, it kind of like builds your branding in the same way that like, dude, if I had my eyes blindfolded and I heard the dude from Daily Dose, I could tell you that it was him. You know what I mean? And in the same way, like if you're really into Minecraft and that community, you hear that, you see a compilation, you hear your voice, like, okay, it's this guy. I know it's gonna be a quality video, and that's cool. You know what I mean?
Well, if you hear the Daily Dose guy while blindfolded, you might think it's Leafy is here.
Oh yeah,
you're right. Don't they sound similar, bro?
Dude, when I first saw Daily Dose, that was when like Leafy like quit and he hadn't been uploading. I actually thought it was like, I was like, yo, did Leafy like decide to hit that? And
bro, they
so much like him.
They sound so similar.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider like the fact that you've built this channel with being like a faceless entity, like passing it off eventually? You get what I mean? Like, is that your goal? Like building a channel, eventually like passing it off, building another one, passing it off. You know what I mean? Like that way.
I mean, like eventually I want to start like a ton of channels. Yeah, that could be a goal. Like, I'm not really sure what the end goal is right now. I'm still thinking about that.
Here, let me ask you that question to be able to maybe break it down. What's the part that you enjoy about it? Is it being the one running the show, or is it having a business that is in YouTube / Minecraft that you enjoy? So because like I feel like since you don't have that answer, answering this might help us break that down. Like, is it the fact that you are the front man of it and you're like, dude, I'm doing this, like my voice is doing this, blah blah, or is it the fact that, all right, I built a successful business out of YouTube, what's next?
Yeah, I like the fact that I built a successful business and like I'm the guy behind the scenes mostly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've had like 8 different channels. What stopped you from just changing those channels into your current channel? Because like mine, I used to do interviews, okay, and then I switched to commentary. It was still the same channel, and then I quit for a little and I switched to gaming. And then I tried gaming for like a year and a half, and then boom, I created like a series and it boomed everything. And so that was like, it was still the same channel. I didn't make a new channel. What was the difference where you're like, all right, I'm gonna get rid of this next?
I think, trying to think. So one of it for sure was that like nobody knew what Gamers React was. So I like in the beginning when you're starting off on YouTube, it's a little bit difficult because all your friends see it and they're like, yo, everyone's like fucking like making fun of you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, taking these jabs like, oh, dude, Riz is trying to be a big YouTuber now. Oh my
Minecraft,
God,
you know, like, yeah.
Yeah. So it was nice to like not like have anybody like know about the channel. I didn't even tell any of my friends to like, I think it was like 300 to 400K. Yeah, I didn't tell anyone.
Like, yeah, Riz did it, pussy. You know? Fuck y'all.
Yeah. I like that part, or that was one of the things. And then also like, imagine like if I had like a hip hop audience and maybe like I had 500 to 1,000 subs and I just started doing Minecraft videos. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, but
yeah, I think I ran into that problem with a project that I was trying to do with some homies where the audience for a channel was so opposite of what the new audience we were trying to build on it was, that it would completely kill the analytics. You know what I mean? Like it's just a crazy uphill battle at that point, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy how much audience difference like differs. My thing is, when I got like my first 1,000 subs, I was stoked. Like I couldn't even thought of letting them go. You know, like how were you able to just walk away from it? Was it just not that many subs to you at the time? Because I think as you evolve, you have a different sense of what a lot of views is. You know, when I was first starting, like if I got 1K views, I'd be like, holy shit, this video is doing well. And then boom, hit the boom. Now you're getting 40 to 60K views, and you think like 20K views is shit. And then you get 100, 200K views a video, and you think 60K views is shit. And like now I want more. You know, I like it got stagnant where I was getting 80K views, 60K views a video. But I don't want that. I want something like, I want 200K. Like I want to go next. So at what point are you able to just be like, okay, this is 1,000 subs. Fuck it. Like I'm just going to let it die.
I think it was because I've been doing YouTube for like so long that like I had like a lot. I don't really know, because like at that time, like 1,000 views was still a lot. Like I still had like some videos that got like 50 to 100K views, but I don't know. I think it was like I was looking at the bigger picture, and like
Yeah.
I knew that this wasn't gonna work, or like
Right.
this is not what I wanted to do.
I think
or,
that takes a ruthless like
Dude,
businessman to do that.
I feel like if it's not tied to your personal brand too, you don't feel that bad about leaving it. It's like a project, you know what I mean? We're like,
right.
Yeah.
as if you got 1,000 views as Arab, like as you personally, he got 1,000 views as like a faceless entity that is not tied to him at all. You know what I mean? It's like a lot easier to leave it,
It's
if
just
that
a
makes sense.
project at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
exactly.
a lot of those channels are actually personality based.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No camera though, right?
Some of them had camera, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they still
What
up
did
or did you
you-
delete them?
Most of them are down. Yeah, most of them are down now.
What did you do before all this? Like before you got into YouTube, like did you go to college? Like where, like you know what I mean? Like who are you? Like where'd you come from? Like you know what I mean? Like did you go to college? Like where you from, etc. Because like we kind of just hopped into you being a successful YouTube Minecrafter. Now
Mhm.
like let's take that back. Like
Who's
how did you
fucking
start?
Rizwan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to college for 3 years, and I think I had 3 semesters left, and I dropped out. I didn't have anything when I dropped out, so
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
And
took like a
foreign
massive
parents.
risk. Huh?
Foreign parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally my parents were crying. Like I pretty much almost got kicked out. And then I was just like, I begged them to like give me like a year. And then after a year, I started doing digital marketing when I dropped out. And it took like 6-7 months for it to work out. And then I think probably like 6-7 months after, like I was like making like decent money, like able to live off of. And COVID hit. I lost all my clients. It was for restaurants in like my local area.
Oh, nice.
And then the week after that, Gamers React blew up. So it was just all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for you, bro. How many subs do you have like when that right before that happened?
Right when I blew up?
Yeah, like how many subs do you have and how many views were you getting a video before you blew up? Like right before.
So actually with Gamers React, as soon as I started, it blew up.
Stop.
So I had yeah, so I lost I lost all my clients, and a week after it blew up, but I started Gamers React a month before it blew up. Like the Gamers React in terms that yeah. Because I just had like this like idea. I'm like, dude, this is gonna work. Like I knew it as soon as like I came up with the idea. I probably been planning it for like 2 to 3 months. Like, because when I came up with the idea, like how do I get this amount of clips and stuff? And I remember, dude, I was like talking to my friends maybe like 2 months before Gamers React blew up, and he gave me this idea of how to find the clips. And I literally told him in that call, bro, you made me a millionaire. I literally just told him just straight up, and he was just like probably think I was crazy.
Now is that a trade secret?
You never
Huh?
answered
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's a
I
trade
asked it
secret,
earlier,
huh?
You never answered it.
Yeah, I can't talk about it.
I have an idea of how a few of those are done. I wanted to do my own for League of Legends at one point, back when I was in a league, because there's Synapse who runs basically what you do, but for League of Legends. But he doesn't talk over them because it's like a much different. I think it's a much older, maybe like player base League of Legends, much older, much more toxic.
I bet.
They just put the clips. Was there nobody in Minecraft doing what you're doing?
Yeah, nobody was doing it.
That's crazy, and it's been out for so long.
Yeah, I don't know why no one was doing it. Like, in every other game, people have been doing it. So, like, I remember there's this channel called FaZe, FAIZ, not like FaZe Clan, but they're a Fortnite compilation channel, and I kind of like took a lot of their editing and did it on Gamers React. And I remember like seeing that and like also Red Arcade Prestige clips, and I'm just like, why is nobody doing this in Minecraft? Like, Minecraft's bigger than Fortnite. Like at this time, Minecraft is still bigger than Fortnite, and I'm like, why? Like, why is no one doing this? So
yeah.
So
I just decided to do it, and
you edited it all, right?
Yeah, in the
beginning.
for the first 6 months, I was a one-man team, and then probably more than that, maybe 8 months.
Good for you, bro. Good for you. I want to go back to like what Edwin was talking about, your past. You know, we dove into like who you are, your successes, etc. You're what, 23 now? 23. What was fucking 13-year-old Rizwan doing? Like, why do you start gaming? When do you start your first channel? And like, why? Like you said, you're always doing new projects. Why'd you start it? You started recording those, you were uploading those clips you were talking about in Pokemon. Was that the first thing?
Yeah, Pokemon was the first thing.
Okay. Was that the first game you played, or was that the first game you recorded?
First game I recorded. I think the first game that I really got into. I'm trying to think. Probably Minecraft.
Really?
Before that, yeah,
Full
and then I
circle.
got into Pokemon, then got back into Minecraft.
Dude, you have a career for the rest of your life because this game is never gonna fucking die. Minecraft is never gonna die, bro. It just won't. Like the core, dude. You know, me and some of my friends that are like, we've been in social media for a long time. We look at people who are in the Minecraft communities Twitters, and they make no fucking sense, dude. Like I know this dude that got invited into Dreams SMP and kind of became like a facet of their group. His name's Puns, and that dude was like a viewer that would like play Zone Wars in my streams. Like me and him played like Winter Royale like one time as like a meme together and shit. And now he gets fucking like 10,000 views on Spawn, like on Twitch. It's crazy. Like the Minecraft community is insane. I would also argue that they're always bigger than fucking than Fortnite. Like when people think
Always,
of like
dude.
a game bigger than, they like look at like the views on the Twitch directory, but that's wrong. You have to look at the monthly views on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like as far as like to get a real scope of the community, and Minecraft is crazy, dude. It's such a committed community for some reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, Minecraft it's like literally mind blowing. Like look at the numbers; they literally don't make sense. Like,
No, dude,
they
but you know
don't.
what's crazy. And this blew my mind the other day because I was at my parents' house and my niece is like 7, and I told her that like, you know, I play Minecraft, and she's like, what, you play Minecraft? I was like, yeah. I was like, what, you play Minecraft? She's like, I love Minecraft. I'm like, holy shit, little kids still love this game. Like the next
Yeah.
generation is already loving it. But real quick, like going back to a question we talked about earlier, which was, you know, you dropped out of college, you had ethnic parents, you asked them for a year. Now that you've found success in this, what do they say? Like, do they want you to go back? Like, what's the opinion on that? Because it was the same with me and Arab. Like, we both have ethnic parents. They both wanted us to see college all the way through, and we did. And now they're happy. They leave us alone. We do whatever we want, you know?
Yeah, only until like probably a couple months ago, my dad was like, "Yo, you're still going back to college, right?"
Yeah.
But
And
I
what it
just don't
take?
know.
Revenue stats? You have to like show him, right? You're like, Dad, look at
Yeah.
this. Like, I'm not going back to college. No job. Like, I'll go to college. I'll get a job that pays me 1/10 of what I'm making right now for, you know, and to get to this point, I'm going to have to grind. Like, I'm going to lose 10 years of my life.
Yeah, college is dumb. Like, I mean, it depends. Like, if you're trying to become like a lawyer or doctor, yeah,
For
makes
sure,
sense.
for sure, yeah.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. People go to college just because everyone else is going to college. Like, oh, fucking, my best friend is taking on $80,000 in debt without any idea of what they're doing. Fuck it. I guess everyone's doing it. I'm gonna do it too. You know what I mean? Dude,
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
Go on. Oh, I was about to say, like, I mean, like, when you're like 18, dude, you have no idea like what you're gonna do or what you want to do. So it's just obvious, like, oh yeah, I'll just go to college. You don't realize that like there's like so many other things, and especially now, like you can make so much money online, like
So
not even
much
on
online,
YouTube.
bro.
There's like, dude, like I know people
Yeah.
that just do the most randomest stuff online, and they're like multi-millionaires. You know, like
Bro.
there's so many ways. It's not even like it's difficult for sure, but it's not like you could figure it out in the next couple months if you really put your mind to it.
Yeah, bro, you're right. You're right. You can like learn how to start a Shopify store, and if you have the right product or whatever, you're booming. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of like $1 for 6-week links that you can use for Shopify, like these affiliate links that you literally can start a Shopify store for $6.
Yeah.
And as long as you have the right thing. But a key point, like going off what you just said, I want to go back to the fact that you had 8 channels and you've been doing this for 6 years, and you tried and you failed and you tried and you failed. And then what people only see is, oh shit, he started Gamers React and a month in he started booming, you know?
Yeah.
But they don't see that I started fucking a rap channel. I had a Pokemon channel. I had a fucking Fortnite channel. I had a whatever channel that failed. And through that, I learned how to title things. I learned how to thumbnail things. I learned how to tag shit. I learned how to make a good video. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't see that. Do you ever come across people who are like, oh, like, he's so lucky. Like, he could just use other people's clips and fucking,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
All the time. Yeah. People don't understand. Yeah. No one.
What?
Only the people who understand are other YouTubers. Everyone else just thinks that you make videos, that you're lucky, or Yeah, I get that like a lot. Like, oh, if, I wish I was lucky that like I could blow up on YouTube. And it's like it doesn't work
My
like
shit
that.
took my shit took 4 to 5 years as well. Sorry, go ahead, Edwin.
I actually had a really good question that I just got reminded of, which was speaking of using other people's clips. Do you ever get any shit from the original creators of the clip for not giving them credit or something like that? I mean, do they ever contact you? Do you ever get like copyright strike or trademarked or anything like that?
No, I've only gotten copyright strike like once. Yeah, I don't. That doesn't happen usually. Most people are really, really happy. I've had a couple of people like email me, and like say like you gotta like please like remove me from the video, and I'll do it because like why not? Like I want everybody.
You can do it through the video editor, right?
Yeah, I do through the video editor. Although like technically like the video is transformative, so I'm doing it everything like legally. Like I'm transforming the clip through edits, through what else? Like through my voice, and then on top of that, it's 50 different people, right? So it's considered like a creative mashup. So it's transformative as well. So I'm technically allowed to do it. Now, obviously, if somebody wants their clip to be removed, like I'll do it. Like why not? You know,
you just go in and edit it out in the YouTube video editor.
Yeah, I don't get why they'd want it removed. Did you ever get like a reason for that?
Only like a couple people, maybe like it might not be people who are trying to get big on YouTube. Maybe like some like I remember this guy like raged like crazy, dude. And I put a clip of it. Maybe just thought it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, bro, like you have to own those. You have to own those moments to become big. Like people don't realize that. And the thing about your channel, which I've always thought of. So I have a friend named Clicks who he helped jumpstart my career, right? You know, I had like 20 viewers. He was one of the fastest growing Fortnite creators at the time. And he found me and he would host me over and over and over. And at one point it was like at peak Fortnite, like the second peak of Fortnite. So there's the original one and then it went down and then the second peak of Fortnite. And these clips were milking the fuck out of his name. Clicks does this, and they're getting hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. And he hit me up and he goes, Arab, what do I do? Like, do I copyright strike these channels? They keep clickbaiting me, etc. They're getting so many views. Like, what am I supposed to do? I was like, no, don't. Like, they are uploading shit that you're not gonna upload, first of all. Second of all, they're getting your name out to so many people. Like, you might be big, sure, you might be averaging thousands of viewers on Twitch, but they're gonna fucking blow you up to the next step. Do not touch them. Like, let them be. Write it out. It doesn't matter whatever comments you're getting, whether they're drones or hate or whatever, write it out. And for months, he wrote it out, bro, and his channel exploded. And it was because of those clips, because every single clips channel was only using his name in the titles. So every single compilation channel of Fortnite was him. And it just blew him up, you know? And it was like, you can either choose to be the one who copyright claims them and they're going to stop uploading you, or let them be and they'll get your name out. And like, you put people's names on the screen big. Like when I was watching, I couldn't tell whether it was that streamer. Like, you know, if it was a long clip at the intro, I was like, wait, is this like just a streamer playing it? Like, it was a 20-second clip and then it would switch and it'd be a different name. I'd be like, oh, like you give them good credit. And then you also put their name in the description. Like if someone wants to watch that streamer, they're going to click after watching that clip and go to that streamer.
Yeah, for sure. There's like a lot of people who like grown, like I'd say, yeah, there's a lot of people who've grown. I was going to say something, but I don't.
I know what you're going to say. You told us that story. Huh? You're talking about the story you told us at VidSummit, right?
Maybe.
I think remember. So. I think I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, there's like a tons of people like who have put in my videos and they've gotten like tons of subs and stuff. So that's really cool. It's like cool to see like they're like like them get like views on Twitch and stuff because they've been in a video.
Right.
Yeah. Do you ever Twitch stream? You never? It's mostly just YouTube videos.
Yeah, I've only literally like streamed like once or twice. Yeah, it's pretty much just the YouTube videos. I always thought of like doing it.
Do you actually play Minecraft a lot or no?
No, I don't actually play that.
I knew it, dude. That's so
not
funny.
now.
I used to. He's like, I fucking hate Minecraft, actually. bro. So on that note, right? Because you don't stream Minecraft. You know, maybe you don't play it that often either. But do you're an analytics rat, right? Like you love analytics. That has to be it, because like when you look at things like average view duration, like that's like an analytic that a lot of people don't even like know exists, right? So it's like, is that what guides the way you created your videos? Like your videos are a representation of the most efficient way to get views on your channel type shit? Because it's not like the way, what I'm trying to ask is like, some people make videos because they like the videos that they make, and other people make videos because they know they'll do well on YouTube. So yours are the latter, right? Yours are because you know they'll do well, right?
Yeah. I look at analytics a lot. I feel like as of late I haven't, because I got like a little bit burnt out of just like constantly like checking analytics all the time. But for like the first year while I was doing it, I was just obsessed with it and like trying to figure out like every small way to like make make people watch more and stuff like that.
Buddy fell off. He fucking bought a BMW and now he doesn't even study anymore.
Well, I honestly should. I've just been a little lazy as of late.
Dude, it's the
recently
post-COVID.
I got a little.
It's the post-COVID grind. We all went crazy during COVID. Let's be honest, bro. Like the amount of hours I put in during COVID was crazy. I was like, I gotta work. I broke up with my ex to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I already told her that.
Now it's all opening up again. Like it's okay. It's okay to take a little break.
Now he's texting his ex. You know, like shit's calmed down.
Now I'm about to go visit her again.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So you fucking, now that you're kind of like, you blew up, okay, right? Obviously you blew up. You have 2.4 million subs all within a year and a 4 to 6 months, so like 18 months. You've come on this podcast, okay, because you had that itch. One, I persuaded you. I don't want to.
Yeah.
But you, like you said, you wanted to hop on a podcast and tell people like your story, and be able to have that. Does it ever get annoying that you don't have your own platform to do that? Kind of, because like you have Gamers React, obviously, and you can upload a video on there. But if you ever want to talk or upload something else, like you don't have that. Does it ever get annoying? And two, would you ever want to start your own where you could upload whatever you wanted?
Okay, so does it ever get annoying? I don't think it does. I mean, I've never had it in the first place, so I don't know what I'm missing out on. You know what I mean? But like usually, like if I want to, like I just talk to my friends. So
right. Okay.
instead of like talking to.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like some people they like the platform because they feel like they're heard, and they like the vanity aspect of having a following more so than the analytical side of it. You know what I mean? And so it's always interesting to meet people that don't care about that side, because like a lot of people, like when you ask a little kid like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up, a lot of them say YouTuber, streamer nowadays, right? But they don't think of it as like a business side, like faceless entity. They think of it as like the creator themselves. So I think that it's interesting that a lot of people don't know that this side of YouTube exists. Like the life hack videos with the faceless just arms in the video, like showing you how to make fucking Halloween Jello type shit like that. Those people make a fuck ton of money, and you never know what they look like. You never know if the channels like pass through different hands and shit. It's like a lot of people, what they do is they try finding a way to make the highest level CPM, like RPM earnings based on their content, like for educational shit, you know what I mean? And they'll tailor an entire channel just to that without giving a fuck about if anyone even knows who they are, like ever, It's interesting.
That side of YouTube is it's probably bigger than the personality side, honestly.
It probably is, bro.
Yeah.
It really probably is.
Not even probably, it 100% is.
Yeah.
It's way bigger, bro.
Just people who run businesses. I mean, bro, like you look at your Twitter. You have 2,000 followers on Twitter, 2,400.
Wait, that's my personal Twitter. My Gamers React Twitter has 4,000. Okay.
Oh, obviously. I'm not. He's like, and your Instagram has 117 followers.
Yeah.
But your fucking YouTube has 2.4 mil. Like you don't care to grow any of that. It's like such a different.
I bet you're happier than people that are your same size, but they have to be their personality. You know what I mean? Because like you could wake up one day and be like, you know what, I want to fucking shave my head today, and no one's gonna tell you shit. And like, but like, if it's like somebody that's a personality, like, oh, like, fuck your stupid haircut, fuck you, like, why'd you cut your hair? You know what I mean? Like, no one gives a fuck. You'd be like, yo, you know, today I'm gonna fucking buy myself a BMW. No one's gonna give you shit, right? Like, cause no one knows. Like, you're probably a lot happier than another person that has that many subscribers and makes, you know, as much as you do, but they have to be the character that they've built forever now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you? Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna answer the other question about how you were saying that, like, have I ever thought about starting a personality channel now?
Yeah. But
yeah,
you tweeted recently. You said, "I've decided to start using Instagram. Follow me." And then not only that, you retweeted it.
No, because I tweeted at 3 a.m. All right, so like nobody was gonna see it, so I had to retweet it in the morning.
You retweeted it, so clearly there's a little bit of like, all right, guys, like I'm ready to do shit. Like if you care,
let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. My man it was 3 a.m. You know what I mean? He's like, you know, it'd be nice to have some honeys in my DMs. Do you know what I'm saying? Shit, I mean, your boy's got 2 million. What's good, baby? You know?
Yeah, and his only pick on there is his fucking fine ass piece of ass BMW, bro. You know?
Hell yeah.
Which, by the way, Riz's Instagram is in the description if you want to go follow him.
There we go. Follow me.
Go follow him and send him some flirtatious messages at 3 a.m.
Oh shit!
Sorry for that, bro. Yeah, it's too late, bro. He said it.
Yep.
Just know that they watched this if you got there. I find it cool, bro, because it's like, I mean, at Vid Summit, I met a lot of people that don't have followings on Twitter or don't have Instagram followings, and they have these massive businesses on YouTube. It's so cool because like we're the opposite side of things. Everything we do is in the public eye, you know, and you get a lot of hate. I mean, especially us, like we're brand risque, you know, we say shit that, you know, whatever isn't politically correct or whatever, just because we're comedians. Like we say whatever we want if we think it's funny and people fuck with it. But it's like you're always under the public scope, you know, and I've always loved it. I've never like hated it. I've never been like I've been off the internet for 3 weeks at this point, you know, and I have nothing to do, bro. I want to be back in the public scope. Like everything's blacked out, bro. I'm bored as shit. Like, dude, you know how bored I am?
Oh,
I bought a fucking planner. That's how bored I am, bro. I bought a planner and I've been writing shit. What I'm gonna do, like, like never in my life did I think I'd be sitting here. I haven't written with a pen since I graduated college. I'm not kidding. I haven't written with a pen since I graduated college 11 months ago, and I bought a fucking planner.
I was telling somebody on stream because we talk about like how I always bring up like to have a planner and shit gives you like purpose and stuff. I was telling my chat this the other day. I was like, yeah, you know, buying a planner, this and that. And somebody goes, Edwin, you should consider virtualizing all of your planning stuff so you can have it on your phone and this and that, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but then I just won't fucking write for years. And then when somebody asks me to sign something, it looks like I just learned. You know what I mean? It's
that's
nice
your worry?
to keep. No, I mean, I like keeping. No, dude, it is bad, dude. With Jack and Merrick, those motherfuckers have not written since they were born. You know what I mean? So like when we all sign checks, I'm the only one that you can read. But anyways, yeah. Look, man, that's a positive though. That's a nice planner you got there, baby.
It is a nice planner.
I like it. It's good.
Thank you. I already put in a lot of shit into it that like I know I would have never done if I didn't write it down. So like I think it'll work. You know, like I think it's like. Now that I'm away and my job isn't just to be streaming 12 hours a day, like I'm coming back with the IRL shit, like I think it'll keep me on track. So,
dude,
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, the way I think of a planner is like, you know, when you're writing the planner, you're like really motivated. You're like, oh, I got to do this and that and this and
then
that.
You don't do any of it.
No. And then for me personally, it's like my motivated self writes the planner. And then the next day in the morning when I'm like tired and I don't want to do shit, I like read the planner. I'm like, okay, this is what a better version of myself would have told me to do right now. Like, so I have to listen to like the awake version of myself. You know what I mean?
That's what I felt while writing it. Yeah. I was like, this will make me like, if I write 9 a.m., wake up and by 11 be done gym, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, oh shit, I woke up, fuck it, I'll sleep till 11. It's like, nah, like I gotta get this done.
You feel bad.
Yeah. Do you, Riz? What's a day in Riz's fucking life look like? He's like, I'm on that degenerate schedule. He's like, I wake up at 11.
I have a shit schedule. Like, I've been trying to fix my sleeping schedule, but usually I'll wake up at like 11 or noon.
Oh, that's not bad. I have a rule.
It was worse. Now it's 11 noon. It used to be like 1 or 2.
I have a rule. It's like I don't like waking up past 12. It doesn't matter what the day. You feel like your day's gone.
Yeah, I feel really lazy. I hate it. Sucks.
You wake up at 11.
Okay, yeah. Then what I do is I probably check. I mean, if I upload that day, I always schedule the videos to be like 5 or 6 a.m.
I know why you do that. Can I say why? I don't even think it's because of analytics. Do you do it so you can wake up and be like get the dopamine rush from the analytics?
No, it's because of analytics. Because that's when my audience is on the most.
I used to do it, bro. I used to do it. One, to be like faster than everyone. Like I would upload a tournament highlight to be faster than everyone. Because like I'd finish the tournament, I'd get off stream and I'd edit it all night, finish it, render it, boom, have it out by 5 a.m. before a single other person had uploaded a tournament. And like people would watch it first, but I'd also like that dopamine rush of waking up at 9 or 10, knowing my video's been out for 4 hours and I can see if it's a 1 of 10. I can, see the views and like, whoa, this one's doing well. Read all the comments when I wake up. Like that would help me get out of bed. So you wake up, he's like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, just study some analytics, you dumbass.
He's like, that's
yeah, dude, it's all the analytics. Huh?
He's like, that's the most vain shit I've ever heard, bro. He's like, nah, man, I just upload because it makes sense.
so you upload at 5, you wake up at 11.
Yeah. And then what I usually do, just check my video if I uploaded that day. What else? It's a lot of I feel like my job is like a million small things, like checking up on people, like making sure they're doing what they're doing, or like what they're supposed to be doing. I'm always usually working on another project besides Gamers React. A lot of them have failed. I'm starting a new channel soon. I don't really want to talk about it, exactly what it is. Yeah. But
we'll give a little inside
I'm working
scoop.
on that. Huh?
We'll give a little inside scoop.
Give a little inside scoop?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
It'll be people hopefully see it in maybe 1 or 2 months. We'll see.
Dude, it's it'll blow up. It'll blow up in 1 or 2 months. Just keep your eye out for your recommended.
I think it will. We'll see.
I love the fact that that's why I really, really like that side of YouTube, because I feel like once you get a project going and it can become self-sustaining, you can literally move on to the next one and make another channel and shit. Bro, I had a run-in with just people that own channels like that. They own a bunch of channels. The people that I looked at mismanage the channels and they don't do well, but they had a lot of them, you know what I mean? So it's cool that side even exists, bro. Like that you can have this success that has almost 3 million subscribers and you're like, fuck it, next, you know what I mean? Going back to the rap game, going back to this, going back to that, you know what I mean?
He's like, fuck, you figured it out.
He's like, fuck.
It's like I'm launching with a fucking interview of fucking Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, I got a Drake interview coming.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, okay. But it's also nice to just expand, have more sources of income, right? That's
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So,
and projects are fun, bro. They really do get you up out of bed in the morning, because dude, the thing is, a lot of people that want to do the full-time creator thing, they want to do the entrepreneur thing, even if it's not YouTube related, they don't understand that the project has to be something that motivates you. You know what I mean? When you're passionate about what you do, it's not hard getting up in the morning. You know what I mean? You look forward to, okay, that didn't work, now we go again. Now this works or doesn't work. And the thing is, people don't understand that self-motivation is a huge part of this. You know what I mean?
For sure. And yeah, it's just nice to be able to work on something other than Gamers React, for sure.
You got burnt out. You did your thing, and then now it's time to. It's always
I'm still doing my thing. I'm still doing Gamers React.
Yeah, but putting all the effort into it. Are you sick of that? I mean,
it definitely does get what is it? Tedious.
Yeah.
It feels
tedious.
Definitely a lot.
So you're bored.
Bored
doing the same thing. I got bored doing the same thing.
Yeah, for sure. It does get boring. It does. Especially like now it's like 1.5 years into it. It's pretty much, I mean, like the thing with Gamer Jack is like it's the same thing 4 times a week. I mean,
Yeah.
like every video is so much different, right? Because there's so many like unique clips and stuff, but like it's the same process of how to make it. It's just, it's the same exact thing. So yeah, like starting this new channel is really, really cool. It is like a lot of work and like a lot to keep track of. Like I'm starting like with a full team working on it, like working on the videos and stuff like that. But it's just like a lot to manage, a lot to think, and a lot to like figure out. I mean, like YouTube, I feel is just like a ton of problem solving. Like especially like
It's
when
fun,
we're talking about analytics. Yeah.
It's fun problem solving. Like when you figure it out, you go, dude, let's go. Like, like that. It's like a great feeling, and you just keep doing that for the next video until you're bored of it again.
Dude, you know it's funny? I remember in the early days of like another channel I was involved in, we figured out, and this is gonna sound so like brain dead, but at the time nobody did it. It was back in like 2015, bro, and we were like, oh shit, this other dude's like asking the people watching him for likes. Like we should try that out. And then we tried it out and it fucking worked, right? And then we're like, oh my god. And then we're like, dude, what if we get like a hot chick to ask? And then we'd get like a hot chick to ask, like, hey guys, like the video, blah blah blah. And then it would do so much fucking better. We're like, holy shit. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. And like for example, and this doesn't work this doesn't work anymore. If you're watching
this podcast, make sure to drop a like.
Basically, right?
Yeah,
But,
and subscribe.
This doesn't work anymore, but it did back then, which was we'd also like because we live in Florida, right? There's like chicks
and
in
follow
bathing suits all
Riz
the
on
time.
Instagram for a nice piece of ass silver
If
BMW.
If we happen to have a chick in the video who is in a bathing suit or something, she was in the background, those videos always banged. But now they don't. Now it's like completely the opposite.
Now, now they have AI that knows when there's ass on the screen, and it just fucking mutes it.
Literally, no, literally. You actually get buried.
I like the fact that you said, like, now that you failed 7 channels beforehand, Gamers React blew up, but now you're trying new projects and they're still failing. Like, I like that. Like, it makes people realize that it doesn't matter if you've done it once. Like, you try again, you do something. If it doesn't work, go on. Like, move on to the next. Keep going. Like, you could still fail, and failure is something that you just, like, live through it.
You can fail 100 times. If you have one success, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Do you what's your, like, internally, what do you feel when you fail? Are you like, fuck, like this didn't work? Or is it like, all right, it's over. Like, let me just move on. This is next. I was bored anyway.
I'm not even that upset usually. I'm just like, it's like kind of like you learn from every failure too. So it's like, okay, I know I did this wrong this time. Maybe like I have to try this. Like, it's all about like thinking like, okay, like how do I, again, it's like all problem solving. Like, okay, like you just learn so much from every failure.
At what point do you know when it's failure? Like, at what point do you say,
oh my god, I was about to ask, like, what's the longest you've worked on a project and just have it fail and just quit?
Yeah.
Dude,
and you like, and you go like, okay, like whatever, that's enough. Like, I don't, this is beating a dead horse.
How long do you know? I mean, if you just don't see growth, I guess. I don't know.
Like, well, that's the thing though, like, because I didn't see growth. I mean, there was little bits of growth, and then I'd switch or whatever, and there was different little bits of growth. But like, I always felt like I knew I had it, and it took 4 to 5 years for it to hit, and then the growth hit. So it's like, you're saying like zero growth whatsoever? I'm
not sure. Well, okay, so like for example, the longest project I've worked on, I guess technically, is the Pokemon channel. I literally uploaded like on that for like 3 to 4 years. I always want to be like a big Pokemon YouTuber, and then I realized that like I really like competitive Pokemon, and there's like not that many views in competitive Pokemon. Like the biggest guy gets like 20K views per video,
right?
And like he's at like the RPM is like pretty high on that, and like he has like a really dedicated audience, so like he's doing well. But it took him like 3 to 4 years to build that up. And like, I just knew that it was going to be so difficult to do that. So then I would look at like different ways. Like what are like some better niches to go into? Like hip hop was something I always loved. So I would try to do that. And then I don't know. I think with that, I just kind of got bored of it as well. Like I just didn't find it fun after a while. Like it was fun starting it, and then I didn't really like it after that. A lot of it is just like you just kind of feel like, oh, I don't really want to do this, or like I kind of see where this is going, and like even if it does succeed, I think a lot of like the personality stuff is that if it does succeed, because I've seen so many personality YouTubers just get burnt out. It's really, really easy to get burnt out with like personality. So let's say it does succeed, but now I'm stuck in this thing where like, okay, I have to upload 3 times a week. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can't even get someone to record for me because it's me, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's like a lot. I had a lot of personality channels fail where like I realized that even if this blows up, it's not really the route I want to go.
You couldn't keep it up, or you wouldn't want to keep it up after, you know, an amount of time. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And dude, that thing that you said about you know, the biggest dude in your category was only getting a relatively small amount of views. I think that's also important too. When people enter an industry, they don't really look at the size of the market share. You get what I mean? Because it's like, like let's say the biggest dude gets 50,000 views, and let's say you as somebody who could be potentially successful in this would get like 10% of the entire market share. That's like nothing.
Dude, that's why that's part of the reason I quit Fortnite content, because like the biggest dude was getting, at best, in the most hype tournament of the year, 600 to 800k views. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot. But when you're comparing to, okay, someone can upload a fucking reacts video. Sniper Wolf can make, obviously she's been doing it for years, you know what I'm saying? But like, she can upload a react video of her fucking jerking off to some TikToks. She's getting 8 mil views a video, uploading twice a day.
Yeah.
Have you seen her analytics?
Dude, it's nuts. I'm pretty sure she gets more views than Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah, I think so. She gets 600 mil. She got 600 mil views this month.
Yeah, this is dumb, bro.
Dude,
600 mil.
This is dumb,
bro. She uploads a video, 8 mil views minimum.
8
Every day.
million?
Every day, bro.
And dude, do you understand the level of fuckery I'd be on if I got half of that, bro? You couldn't tell me shit. I'd walk around in a fucking platinum suit at all times. You know what I mean?
She doesn't get 8 mil per video.
He's like, stop. She gets 7.2. What? Which video are you looking at?
One day ago, 4. Maybe if you
That's one day ago. Let's give it like a week time cycle. What are most of them like a week ago? 6 mil, 11 mil. Like you're talking 8 mil average.
But not 8. All right.
He's like, please don't make me feel that shit.
No, I'm right. it's his analytic number side that needs to be right. That's funny. That's funny.
But
That's
you get
so
the idea,
crazy,
right?
though.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like one of them will get 12 mil, one of them gets 6.
I don't watch her shit. What does she do?
Dude, it's like it's really geared. Yeah, it's really geared towards children. It works. But it's like she'll react, and you can tell it's a fake. Like if you're older, you can tell it's a fake reaction. The kids love it. I mean, you know, it pays the bills real fucking well. So
yeah,
she just sits there. Half the screen is her, you know, and her being a hot woman helps. I'm sure, you know.
No.
I actually tried to do one of these kind of channels, but like I would.
Where he's like, yeah, but I wasn't hot. A hot woman,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
He's like, I needed the fucking cleavage, bro. I mean, she like her camera's half the screen. I'm not saying like she's not a hard worker by any means. You know, she's been doing it. No, she's been doing it for 10 years, bro. Like Sniper Wolf has been on the platform.
Oh, I know.
She has 30 mil subs.
Sure.
Did you know that?
No, that's crazy. I just remember her in some drama, and that's like the only time I've ever
with
heard
her
her name
with her
ever.
ex, right? Fucking 4 years ago.
Remember.
You know how many subs she had? Then 6 mil.
What was it?
Fucking
I remember.
Evan Sausage.
Yeah, I also remember that one beef with her, or not, like there's some drama with her and Censor back in the day.
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard of her.
Bro,
She was like
crazy,
not
huh?
big at all that time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, she was big, but not like this.
On some analytical question here. Going back to, I think Arab asked it, but it wasn't like super explicitly answered. Do you think that if you've been working on a YouTube channel that's like a personality-based YouTube channel for, you know, let's say a couple of years, and you get like a following, and then you switch up the content like pretty heavily, like let's say you started with reactions, and then you went to Fortnite montages, you know what I mean? Like, would it make sense to, but it's still personality based, like you're still the Fortnite player and the reactions were you earlier, would it make sense to start the channel over? You get what I mean? Because I think that the question that people have a lot is that I have this channel, I used to be consistent on it, I grew a following for it, but now it's kind of dead. Do I start a new channel? or do I, just go back to this one? Because, and before you answer, I've had people that work for MCNs, and they told me that it doesn't matter. They said that your channel can still do well regardless if the content is not the same at all. They say that like changing, like doing really good, like thumbnails help as well. Like if your video does shit and you change the thumbnail, it'll like rejuice it type shit. Like those are all like little myths that I've never heard anyone but people that don't really seem like they know what they're talking about say, if that makes sense.
So so you could I mean, I think it's personal preference whether you want to start like your own channel or you want to just continue on your own channel or like continue on that same channel with different content. I mean, even Gamers React, dude. So I started the Minecraft compilations 1.5 years ago. Gamers React actually have been uploading on it for like 3 to 4 years. And I did like all different types of stuff. So I like multiple different for like sometimes I would decide to create a new channel. Sometimes I even stay on like the same channel or something. So like Gamers React started with Doki Doki Literature Club, which I don't know if you guys know that game. No, it was like a big game about it was like 3 years ago. It was like crazy viral. Like it was so big. Again? Doki Doki Literature Club.
I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like this. It's like a dating simulator.
You watch hentai. It's okay. Edwin does too. Edwin does too. Don't worry.
Nah, bro, dude, it was just a fun game. All right.
He's like, yeah. He's like, my secret project is a super seducer channel.
but yeah, this is what I started with Doki Doki Literature Club. Actually, you know what's funny? The first video that I did Doki Doki Literature Club got 3 million views, and then the third video also got 3 million views. First video on that channel.
Was the thumbnail a fucking big titty anime bitch?
No, so in the game, what is it? It was like a dating simulator that took a twist and became a horror game. So like literally the girls, you're like love interests.
I love horrors, yeah.
They ended up like killing themselves. So
really,
so I would
damn, the dick's that good, huh?
Huh?
What? Wait, that bad?
Yeah. What? Huh? Okay, whatever. Okay. But what is it? So I would just compile people just reacting to like certain events that happen in the game, like, and everyone played it. PewDiePie played it, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, like literally everyone. So that the first video I did went viral. Like I saw like because many people were doing this, but like I saw like a specific thing that nobody else had made a compilation to yet, and I knew it was like a big part of the game, and like I knew people would want to see it, so I did that. Then the third video I did, I was just like kind of like compiling people reacting to games, so like certain things in games. So this third video was actually a Pokemon video where I compiled Poketubers reacting to something. I think it was in Pokemon Sun and Moon. I forget.
Mm-hmm.
That also got 3 million views. And then
so I have a question. How many subscribers did those 3 videos with 3 million views convert?
Not a ton.
Really?
Well, I mean, like, I think that after everything, like after the whole Doki Doki Literature Club thing, I had like 30,000. No, it was probably less. No, it was like 10,000 subs.
Which isn't a lot, really, because
no,
like
it wasn't. No, and I had many videos with 1 million views.
Well, let me put it into perspective. So I started a new channel, right, from my gaming shit, and within the first 3 weeks we hit 50K subs. But I launched the first 2 videos and they both hit 300K views. But that's because my face was already known in the scene. So they see that video, they see it's a new channel, they're subscribing, and I had that little push to it. So like I was wondering, just for perspective's sake, like I had 600K views total, but my face was known, so people knew like to subscribe when they saw it on a new channel that this was still me, rather than you had 9 million views and it wasn't a personality channel and it only got 10 to 20K subs. You get what I'm saying? So like I'm trying to put into perspective the power of personality, maybe even.
That was about to say, like, that's the power of personality. You're like way more pull.
But like, then again, I make way less revenue because of the views on a video. But the pull is there of like active community.
Yeah, for sure. But like you can also like if you make a product, you probably sell merch better than me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and even now, like I can I even actually do have like some pull, even though I'm not a personality, just because there's like literally been people, like so many people have just been watching like every time I upload for like the last like 6-7 months or a year or whatever, that they now like they'll do stuff that I say, you know, like in the beginning it wasn't like that. Now like if I promote like I have a Minecraft server, I can get people on the Minecraft server, I can get people on my Discord or whatever.
Now let me ask
Bro,
you a question. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead because
Okay.
it's unrelated.
So let's say have you ever thought of to have that pull, or do you want to avoid this just so you could stick to the business side of things, but at the end of the video, you know, when you're signing off or whatever, you do a face cam sign off so people start recognizing your face just in those last 10 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Now you have, or do you just not want that at all?
I mean, that could be an idea, you know. I mean, like I'll do anything that would help the brand, you know what I mean?
Right. Does that
I
help
don't
or
actually
hurt
care.
it in the long run? Because then it gets stuck to just you.
I don't know. I mean that it might.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
throwing
I have to
theories.
think
You know what
about
I'm
it.
saying?
Well, look. The Daily Dose guy actually did that, and I think that I don't think it affected his viewers like that watch Daily Dose. Like they're still gonna keep watching it, but like he started shouting out like a Twitch channel where he like plays games. And he started shouting out like a channel where he uploads like his gaming content on YouTube. And I don't know how those are doing because I didn't follow up on that, but he did do that. Like he's trying to convert some of his following into like his own personal audience or whatever. And I thought that was, you know, cool or whatever.
Daily
They
Dose
did
of
very
Internet.
well, by the way.
Did they?
They did.
Yeah, with Daily Dose of Internet, like another thing, like he's kind of similar to me, right? Like he doesn't have the personality, but he has his voice. Because people have been watching him for so long, like he's like big on Twitter.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but like before he wasn't. It all happened like all of a sudden. Like in the beginning, like dude, he had like no followers on Twitter, and
Yeah.
then just recently he's just blown up on Twitter.
Dude,
He can.
his branding and brand like his just like community wide like recognition is really good. Because I mean like people give him shit now because his videos maybe aren't as he had some hard to find clips, bro. Like his first videos were really good because they were like the best parts of the internet. Now like people give him shit because it looks like, you know, sometimes he just scrolls through like the popular parts of Reddit and puts them together. You know what I mean? Because like me and my chat, we watch Reddit and then like the next day like we'll watch his video and it's all like the Reddit videos we already saw. You know what I mean? But it's good to hear that he's doing well though off that.
What Daily Dose of Internet does is that he actually licenses all the clips that he uses. So he
Really?
actually owns those clips. Like those are technically his clips because he bought them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He bought the rights to those clips that he uses in his
Who
video.
does that? Fucking Ridiculousness and Tosh.0, like they have to do that because I had a homie that had a clip on Tosh.0 and they paid him like $200. Like how much to use this clip that you uploaded to your Instagram? He's like, I don't know. They're like $200. He's like, sure, that's fine.
That's so
but
cheap too,
interesting-
because they
that's
would pay
interesting-
fucking thousands sometimes.
Oh, for sure. It's interesting that he does that. I didn't know that he did that, especially because he does it on a weekly basis. That has to be fucking crazy. Holy shit.
Probably as a team.
What a team.
You
Yeah,
know
that's
what
what I
I'm
was
saying,
gonna
for
say. Yeah,
sure.
definitely as a team.
Mhm.
So what I was gonna say earlier, which I find interesting because we're talking about
Is it going
know,
off? Does it switch points
for what?
off of his videos? We were talking about his transition from the Gamer Reacts. He was talking about his first 3 videos. He's about to keep going on how he shifted.
Oh yeah.
I cut him off.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. Go ahead then. Go ahead
Okay.
then. Mine. I can bring this up later.
Perfect. So
Okay,
so you hit those 3 videos. I cut you off to ask
Yeah.
those questions. Back to it.
So yeah, I did those 3 videos and I just kept on uploading like Doki Doki, like similar videos like that. They would probably get like anywhere between 100K to like 600-700K.
Did that hurt?
So I'm gonna hit a mill. Huh?
Did that hurt, or was that like at that point you were a veteran? Like you'd done so many channels, you kind of understood that.
No, I mean that was like my first, and at that point, because this was 3 years ago. So actually, that I did that, and then I started a ton of channels after that because I ended up ditching this channel, even though I had a ton of views, which I'll get into in a sec. Okay, because so I did all of that. It got like 100 to like 600-700K. That didn't hurt at all because like to me 100K was still like absolutely crazy. And then what ended up happening is that I applied for monetization, and this was when the whole Logan Paul suicide force thing happened. And I don't know, they just took literally forever. Like I think
Apocalypse.
yeah,
It hit.
yeah, they took like 5 or 6 months to get me monetized. And so I honestly just thought I couldn't get monetized with the content I was doing. And I shouldn't have gotten monetized. I ended up finding out later I did get monetized. But I shouldn't have, because I was literally just like those videos took probably like 25 minutes to make, or 20. Yeah, I was literally just cutting up, like no edits, no nothing. It was like 2 minute, like it was a 10-minute video with 5 different people that I just cut up, so they shouldn't have been monetized. And so I thought it couldn't get monetized. So then what I did was I quit it. I was in college, so I started focusing on college, and maybe like I would start like a channel and just do like a ton of like random stuff, just try some stuff out. And then what did I end up doing? Okay, and then I ended up uploading when Minecraft hit again. I actually started doing some Fortnite compilations of like people reacting to like whenever there was like what is it?
New
it was
season
like the
announcement.
Fortnite Onion stuff, huh?
Like a new season announcement. Fortnite funny. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I told Edwin you were like before we started the podcast. I was like kind of like a Fortnite funny kind of shit.
Yeah, so I was trying to do like Fortnite stuff, and then that ended up not working out too well. Like I think that was just so saturated, all that kind of stuff.
It's so saturated, bro. Even random channels that aren't even named Fortnite, like they just upload them.
Yeah, dude, there's so many people that do that. Okay, so I did that. I'm trying to think what happened next. Oh, then Minecraft started blowing up again because PewDiePie started playing Minecraft. So what I did was I would cut up PewDiePie playing Minecraft. So he had like this character. My first Minecraft video that I did also blew up. And it was PewDiePie. On this channel, dude, everything like I tried that was new, the first video blew up. It's so funny. But it was just a coincidence,
Stop. There's got to be something there. You were doing it right. You had the right title, the right thumbnail as well.
I have so many other failures on other channels.
So good.
Yeah, but it's not like on every single time. It's not like every single video I ever like, because I had so many other channels that nothing happened on, right?
Yeah, but like that doesn't mean
it's the format. It's the format, dude. Because it sounds like as soon as you figure out the format
exactly
to that shit, like you kind of just plug and play like anything else.
I'm not good at boxing, but I can bench press. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different things. Like just because it's in the same field of fucking exercise, I'm good at one thing and I figured it out. Type shit. Like you figured out the format that you're good at with the titling that you're good at. It's just you tried over and over and over, and then you hit one that you just naturally you were good at it.
Wait, let's go back to
PewDiePie. PewDiePie blew up.
So the first video that I did with PewDiePie in Minecraft was him. He had a character when he was playing Minecraft called Water Sheep, and he was just like super mean to him. So I just cut up him being mean to Water Sheep for 8 minutes straight. I think it got like 1.5 million views.
Is that private on your channel?
They're all done. Like all the old videos are gone. Yeah, okay. Because I didn't edit it. So now that becomes like later when I was doing Gamers Direct, that became an issue because of reused content. So I took it down just to be completely safe, right? Like it shouldn't have been monetized in the first place. Anyways, so I did that, the PewDiePie stuff, and then I had tons of other like videos that got like 1 million views. And I did that for about 2 weeks, and then I just got hit with demonetization for reused content. So like literally like right when like this is like the first time I was like making any money, I was like so excited. And I probably shouldn't have been making money, by the way, because again, like I didn't edit it. It wasn't that much effort put into. I mean, it was a lot of cutting up. Like still the videos took hours to make, but
shut up, stop. Huh? Stop. Don't justify it.
but
it was just content. You click split on fucking Premiere.
No, it's definitely wrong. Like I shouldn't have been monetized.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad because he probably wouldn't have uploaded it, and it definitely took you hours to make. But I'm saying don't justify that you edited it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
bro, I had a channel too.
They're weird. They're weird about transformative content, bro. Because like I really think it depends on who the fuck. Whose desk your account got slapped on, because sometimes like they monetize shit that they shouldn't have, and sometimes like you have to go back every 5 months and try again and again.
Dude, 100%. like I got demonetized doing the PewDiePie stuff, and even during Gamers React, I had an issue with demonetization. Like when I did the Minecraft compilations and I was editing and stuff, I had an issue and I had to buff up the editing and like add voices and stuff. And even I got demonetized doing that. And there are literally people just re-uploading Dreams videos just straight up that never got hit with demonetization. It just didn't make any sense. I don't know. It only worked with Dream. I remember like
Dream probably just didn't have it like as his MCN to claim shit.
No, it's not about MCN. It's about YouTube. Like it's a YouTube thing. So you get demonetized on YouTube for reused content. They'll like have an employee or like maybe somebody will report your video, and then employees will look at your video and be like, "Yeah, dude, you just re-uploaded stuff."
Do you know what? No, do you know what it is? Actually, it's audio wavelengths. So if a clip that you uploaded has the exact same audio like wavelength form as one that has already existed on the platform, or anywhere, really, like now it's even more advanced. Now it's not even just YouTube shit, but back then it was audio wavelengths. And the reason I know that is because, you know, the only way you could upload a music video or a song period on YouTube was if you like bass boosted it, or if you changed like made it deeper or higher pitched and shit, because it didn't match. You know what I mean? So they have like crawlers that just kind of like match audio wavelengths and you know, ban or strike accordingly. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Fucking hidden army. The fucking Illuminati of YouTube. So you got demonetized.
Yeah, I got demonetized for the PewDiePie stuff.
What's this timeline? 2019?
Yeah, I think so. I think this was like around summer. Wait, June, July, August. This is like around August.
Water Sheep.
2019.
Water Sheep for PewDiePie.
It's not up anymore.
July 2019. It's not up for you, but like he put my Minecraft Sheep is canceled. Minecraft Sheep, Water Sheep is over. And that was July 2019. So yeah, around that time, August 2019, you said.
Yep. And so I got demonetized. How many subs did you have? I think I ended up getting a 30K after the PewDiePie stuff, because I got more subs doing this because, like, again, there's like more consistently. It's like all PewDiePie content, right? Whereas when I only got 8K last time, because it's just all random content and just one or a couple would go viral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's more like uniformity.
Yeah.
To the content.
They were subbing for PewDiePie.
Yeah, exactly. So now I had 30K subs, demonetized. And then what I ended up doing was I started making I just did something completely random. And I just started doing meme compilations, because with meme compilation, there's editing in it. Like, have you ever seen like meme compilations? Like,
I have, but I've seen them from like the top dogs, Dolan Dark, Grande, like those people. So like, I'm talking about like people like Clumsy. Okay, no, I haven't.
You probably don't know. But literally what they did is they just took memes from Reddit, and they would like let's say like girls versus boys meme, right? Have you seen that meme? Right? Okay,
he has, I don't know.
they'll have a TTS voice, and what I try to do be different was I try to use my own voice, because everyone's doing TTS. So I would do like let's say the meme, there's like, it's split in half, right? There's boys and then girls. So I would say boys, and then everything was cut off, so only like 1/4 of the meme would be shown, everything was black. Then I would show like the bottom part of it. This is really hard to explain. Hopefully this makes sense.
It's making sense to me so far.
Yes, and then I would show like the bottom part of that, and then I would say whatever like the boy meme was, and then I would say girl, and then after that, then I would show whatever the girl part of the meme was. So there's editing in it, right? So I can get monetized again.
Yeah.
So I did that. I got monetized, and I'm like, yo, I got monetized. Fuck it. I'm just going to go back to doing whatever I was doing. So I wanted just to re-upload other people's stuff again. And it went viral again. You know, I was just getting a ton of views. And then I decided, wait a minute. Then this is when I started doing realizing about the Minecraft clip compilations and doing like 50 different clips in one video. And so literally the day that I ended up starting to do that, my channel got Shadowbanned, because I was just being a fucking, you know,
a rat.
Like, yeah, exactly. So I got Shadowbanned. Like, it was really weird.
This is
so,
what,
like,
December?
No, now this is January, February.
Okay, so this is right before your blow up, because COVID hit in what, March, April?
Yeah, or actually might have been March, or wait, I'm trying to remember like the timeline. I know I really like blew up like literally first month of COVID. So yeah, that was probably like February.
February is
So
when
wait,
I blew up too,
when we
bro.
start, March?
End of
March.
February. I
Yeah.
started a
Yeah.
series, and then March is when COVID hit.
Got you. Okay, wait. So February. Yeah, I think this happened February. Shadowbanned. So with this, I've never even seen this happen on anyone else's channel. I've talked to people about it. No one's ever seen this before, or like at least that I've talked to. Literally, what would happen is like my community posts would like maybe get like a couple hundred likes or whatever. They literally got one. It got one
Whoa.
like
Whoa.
it was just dead.
Like,
And, like,
literally
all my
shadow
views-
banned.
Yeah, and like my views, like I could upload something, it would still get somewhere between 5 to 10,000 views before. After the shadow ban, it would get 50 views, 50 to 100.
Stop.
Yeah. So my whole channel
Whoa.
was dead. Yeah, and now I started making content that like actually like was way better, right? Right when I got shadow banned. And what ended up happening is that I went viral through the shadow ban. So it was the weirdest thing ever. But literally, what is 72 hours after I uploaded a video, you know, I literally exactly 72 hours, I could go hop on my computer, look at the real time, and it would all of a sudden just start blowing up. So it would get like 50 views in the first 3 days, and then all of a sudden the real time would just jump up like crazy.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing.
You know what's crazy?
And-
That's YouTube Shorts does that. Like now, if you upload a YouTube Shorts video, like at least for me personally, it'll get like no views for like 3 days, and then all of a sudden it'll get like 4,000 views, like out of nowhere. You know what I mean? I'm sure
Yeah.
for unrelated reasons, but dude, I always talk to Arab about how it's so crazy that that YouTube can just kind of one day decide that they don't fuck with you anymore. Like they,
Right?
no,
Mhm.
seriously. Like, I mean, bro, like with the channel that I was involved with before, it was at a different time in the YouTube era where like pranking and like public stuff like that was almost encouraged on an algorithm level. And now that stuff doesn't work like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like if you're a public nuisance, like it depends how you present it, but like it's not very at minimum the CPM will be low as fuck. You know what I mean?
For your info, Riz, Edwin was part of a channel called Juke Squad. 5 million subs. They used to do.
Oh, you were part of Juke Squad?
Yeah, he was one of 3.
Oh,
yeah, it was
that's
me,
that's so
Jack, and
cool.
Merrick. Yeah, I mean, like videos still get uploaded and stuff like you know, we're trying to get some stuff going with them again, because like when COVID hit, shit got weird, especially on some public prank shit, because people were just like, you know, like before we ding dong ditch somebody's house and they like kind of care, and now they like really care, like, oh, I have a fucking parent in here who could potentially get COVID from your dumb ass type shit. You know, it's like shit got kind of weird, and that's why we all kind of like transitioned or started pivoting into other things. But anyways, yeah,
And that's when
it's
Edwin
crazy.
grew her hair out and shit, and like.
Did
now
you say
we're-
her hair out?
Yeah.
So anyways, it's just crazy to see that YouTube can completely encourage what you do one day, and then the next day they just turn the faucet off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes like that.
Riz, how
It's
long were you
weird.
shadow banned? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Edwin.
No, I was just saying, going
So-
back to the question that I was gonna ask earlier, because we were talking about you were making videos and PewDiePie was in them, and you know that might have been part of the reason that people, you know, found him and stuff. I find it interesting that like when I go on your channel now, you don't ever name drop any of the creators in the video at all. Like that, like it really doesn't seem like you do. The closest thing to that is like you put like Tommy on the thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like you don't really name drop them in the title. Why is that? Do you think you get more views not doing that? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I never even thought about doing that for the Minecraft compilations. I think a lot of it is that it's just a collection of a ton of different stuff. So I didn't do that. But like for example, a lot of my titles are like unluckiest moments, luckiest moments, funniest clips. You know what I mean? But then there's also like I think about like probably like 8-9 months ago, so around there, I started doing titles like after a specific clip. Like let me just check out the channel and like give an example. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but like instead of doing like unluckiest, like my last video, realistic fireworks in Minecraft. There are 50 clips in that video, and there's one clip about realistic fireworks in Minecraft. But I titled it. So like since my videos were so general, I never did that. But like low key, maybe now that I do this, and I never even thought about it, maybe a dream says something crazy, I'll title after him. I never even thought about it.
Like imagine like let's say realistic fireworks in Minecraft was like, let's say the person that did it was Dream. So you put like, you know, dream tries realistic fireworks in Minecraft, and because the word dream is in it, you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm asking you, because I thought there was like a rhyme or reason as to why you didn't put these people in the title. Because like I said, I see Tommy in the thumbnails a few times, but his name is never actually in the video title. So I always, you know, was wondering if there was a rhyme or reason to that. Like XQC isn't one of them, but you didn't put his name in the title.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's just like a general like collection. I don't know. Maybe I could do it. I don't know. I think it works better that it's general because it appeals to like a bigger audience.
Yeah, maybe it silences it only to that audience.
Yeah, like it's like Dream and Dream would probably work. XUC though, like he is massive, right? But like when it comes to
YouTube,
the Minecraft community, he's really not.
Well, even YouTube, his YouTube isn't.
Yeah,
like,
also that.
Yeah.
His face, dude. I had that thought. Like there's not that many good faces of like XUC like screaming like for thumbnails. And I remember there's this one clip that I found that
I'm looking at the face.
Like, of him screaming. Yeah, you're seeing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I started using that face. I literally uploaded like 4 videos of that, got over 5 million views with that one face I randomly found.
The face
and then
itself does the job. Because when
Huh?
they read the title, they see the thumbnail, so you don't even have to double it down, maybe, right? It's
yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Like obviously,
Like he's saying they see who they are, and if they know, they know. If they don't, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's like.
Yeah. Because he has so much emotion. Like that screaming face of XUC is just like, it's really good. Like you can tell like he's like angry. Yeah. So much emotion in it, even if you don't know.
The reason I asked was because I thought that you were going to say because not using their names would make the video more inclusive for like the general audience. You get what I mean? Like they don't have to know who XQC is. They don't have to know who these people are. But if you know, then you visually see them and you know. You get what I mean?
And another thing about it is that like you don't need to include them in the title because you already have them in the thumbnail, right? Like the people who know who Dream is, like me putting in the title isn't going to make them click anymore. They already know Dream's in the video. It's in the thumbnail, you know?
Well, it's more so like I asked for like the SEO like tagging portion of it, because like if you put XQC in the title, if anyone searches XQC, the likelihood of yours popping up would be higher. You know what I mean?
Do you tag
SEO?
Yeah, you go ahead.
I barely tag now. Like I barely pay attention. When I first started, like I was obsessed with it. But like now looking at it, tags are not actually like super important because like your video is going to do well. The only 2 things that matter, even if you look at like, let's say like what do you think YouTube would care about? They only care about if people click and watch. Those are the only 2 things that really matter. So SEO, and especially like also my videos are so like, and I bet even like your guys is also like the bigger you are, there's so much metadata on your channel and on your videos that you already naturally get ranked in search results.
Well, so yeah, but I feel like the reason that's there is because of my initial SEO. Like before I was just Arab on YouTube, I was your fellow Arab everywhere, right? I got on Twitch, blah, blah. But then one day I look at YouTube and I searched up Arab and I was the first 5 searches for the word Arab worldwide. But my name was your fellow Arab. And that was because for the past 1.5 years, I had been tagging Arab. You know what I'm saying? Like that's 100% why, because I had tagged Arab on the channel. I had tagged Arab on every video. And so now when you search up Arab, it's there, even though my name isn't fucking Arab. And there's videos with more views.
Dude, you know what I wonder though? I wonder if what actually happened though was people searched the word Arab, and when somebody input the word Arab, you were what they clicked on most of the time. So it didn't have to do with SEO necessarily. It just had to do with like if this then that type shit, where like the people that are searching Arab, they're not going for any of the other content that has the word Arab in it. They're going for yours.
But hear this. When they would search Arab, I wouldn't pop up. It was like an instant thing. Like you couldn't just search Arab and find me. You could search Arab Fortnite. And I had that in the tags, Arab Fortnite. So like you could search Arab Fortnite and find me, but you couldn't search, even Arab gaming, I'm not on there, but I'm there for the word Arab. If you search Arab gaming, I'm not on a single video, but I'm like 10 videos down and it's my setup. But if you search Arab, I'm all of them. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I wasn't at one point. I wasn't any of them. And it just happened overnight. And I think it was like, I think it was a mix of all of them. I mean, that's like it's a thought, You know, it's not like that I can confirm it.
I kind of agree with Riz too, because I think that back in the day, tagging was a lot more. It registered a lot more to whatever the algorithm is or whatever. Because nowadays, like when you put a tag in, it literally tells you that the tags don't have an effect on people's discovering you. All they do is they basically correct, like, you know, if you put like, if you type in the word Call of Duty but somebody misspelled it, you know, like they say like type in versions of you that are oftentimes misspelled. You get what I mean? Like Call of Duty, like,
well, that's
like Call of Duty with 3 L's, Call of Duty spelled incorrectly. You get what I mean?
Well, that's why for my tags I would tag like things that I think people would search to find me. Arab Fortnite coach era, you know, like things like that. Like not specific to the video, not like blah blah blah. Like it was like what is my brand? What would anyone search to find my brand? Like if I wanted to find Riz, I might type Riz, I might type Rizzy Pow, I might type Riz Gamers React, I might type fucking Gamers React guy.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like if Riz was to start a personal channel and he tagged it as Gamers React guy, it would eventually lead
I don't know. I think like maybe that would help slightly, but I think why it would rank would be because people would be searching Gamers React guy, and eventually YouTube would realize, or like it would just get. I don't know how the
exactly, but
work.
Yeah,
but even
100%.
If I Gamers React guy, it would probably show up.
Okay, so look. It says in tags. It says tags can be useful if content in your video is commonly misspelled. Otherwise, tags play a minimal role in helping viewers find your video. That's what it literally says over tags right now.
I think tags though can be really good if you're just starting out. Like, let's say like because when you're not getting any viewers, 10 views is really important. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not saying it helps specific videos. What I'm saying is it helps channel awareness. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying use tags in order to cover whatever you want your whole brand to cover. You get what I'm saying? Like not to get views on this single video. I don't know if that helps. Like I mean, like you said, they have minimal effect. But what I'm saying is like
literally what it says.
But like what I'm saying is like if I want to search up Rizzy Pow.
Yeah.
Your channel's up there. You have 2 channels up there. You have 3 actually.
I need to get rid of those.
There's Rizzy Pow with 300 videos. 2 years ago, bro. My playoff game, but every pow it speeds up. Blah blah blah. You got a lot of videos on here. You have a lot of videos on this channel.
Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Bro, you have a lot of videos on here. I haven't pulled up right now on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. All right, this is the Pokemon one. If you found that, that was the first channel that I had.
I like this channel, by the way. That's a good first video that I just watched of you.
God, you watched my first video, bro?
Do you even mean to have that public?
Just fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, well, exactly. But like you were saying earlier that you like hid a bunch of shit, you know?
Yeah, some stuff I hid just because I don't know.
I feel like the reason I like what you do almost more so than like if you were just like a creator is because I feel like you're really disassociated with the ecosystem of being a creator. Like you don't give a fuck, dude. You know, if like someone doesn't like you in this space, you don't care. You fucking do your work, you get it done, you upload, and then you move on. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you don't really have to worry about people's opinions of you. You know what I mean?
Kind of. I mean, I still don't want to make enemies, you know?
No, for sure. But I think in that you don't care to be problematic enough to do that in the first place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not problematic. I mean, I'm not. I would never.
I have a question.
Other than like stealing people's content and whatever. But.
Yeah, I'm being a piece of shit. I have a question. Yeah. When it comes to those first 7, 8 channels that you made, did you enjoy all of them when you first started them?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I mean, the Pokemon stuff, definitely, like, I was obsessed with it. I really like doing it. Other stuff, I mean, I think some of them, like, I enjoyed for a little bit and I got bored of it. Or some of them were literally just trying to like figure out how to make money, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, is there a channel or a theme that you'd revisit now that you have success on YouTube? Be like, okay, like now I feel like maybe if I went back to this project or the theme of this project, like I can make it succeed now knowing what I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about doing like other channels and personality channels a lot actually. And then I realized that like I don't want to. Like it get like
It's exhausting.
exactly. Yeah. Like, dude, there's this time where like I was like, maybe this was like 2 to 3 months ago. Like, I just wasn't really feeling happy with Gamers React, even though it was like doing really well and everything. I just felt like, oh, dude, like there's something like I want to be like passionate about something. I want to do a personality channel, and I just wasn't feeling happy at that time. So maybe this was just I shouldn't have done this. But what I ended up doing is I decided that I want to start this crazy big Minecraft channel. And I had like this idea that hasn't really been done too many times before. Only Mr. Beast has done it with like the challenges, but in Minecraft and giving away a ton of money. And I ended up spending how much money? And none of it even came out. I think it was like over $5,000 setting up the channel. And I'm like, actually, why the fuck did I do this? This is fucking stupid. So I think I just lost a ton of money. I forget how much it was. No, I don't even want to think about it, but you know,
I mean, that's real Mr. Beast like. Actually, you hit the nail right on the head. Spending a bunch of money, never really.
Yeah, I had like a whole team. Like I had like I got like the best people in like the business to help me out with it. Like I even had a creative director who would work with a ton of big YouTubers. I had so much stuff, and it was just like, why did I do this? Like I just felt I was so upset. Like I just didn't like when it came time to record. I'm just like, I don't want to do this actually. And I was like so hard. I was like, why? Like, it was just a big mistake.
You seem real laid back, bro. I think that if you have that itch to be a personality at all, you should really just direct people to your stream and just fucking vibe and play Minecraft or do whatever. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even need to be that like formal. Because I feel like the thing between like the difference between like YouTubers and streamers is that streamers are okay just being themselves. Like they have to be. If you're not yourself when you stream, if you're not like a genuine version of who you are, like it gets exhausting and you will quit. You know what I mean? Like you have to be you a lot of the time, right? And but on YouTube, bro, it's not like that at all. You have like an unlimited amount of takes. You know, you can play whatever character you want to be, like loud, whatever. But I think you would probably find that fulfillment in the wanting to have a platform without having to put in like a crazy amount of effort by just streaming every once in a while. You know what I mean?
I might do that.
Yeah, you just let out. You know, you just get to talk to your community and say like, fuck it, like. It's like a fun thing, like whatever.
The people that really fuck with you too, because bro, the people that are gonna pull up to a stream are the people that really give a shit about who you are, trying to figure that out. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna be people that don't care. It's gonna be your core community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I have thought about doing that, but then also like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it one day. I don't know yet.
Dude, you know what's funny? I think you've also exhausted the idea of being a personality. You've gone through it. I mean, you have 300 videos on this Rizzy Pow channel, okay? And that's only the videos that are public, like not the other channel. You've been going at it for 6 years. There's a comment on here. I went to pull up just so I could like, you know, stay on this point. And I saw this guy goes, bro, I know that you are Gamers React. It's not even like you don't even hide it though. Like the comment on there is like, dude, I just figured something out. You know, I'm going to tell the whole fucking world.
That's funny. That's funny.
But like, you're literally public about it, huh?
On the Rizzy Pow channel?
Yeah, updates and stuff. NPL week season 8 week 4.
Oh my god!
And
it's funny how they think they uncovered something like a fucking conspiracy.
Even though you literally have it in your bios and shit, you know. Yeah. I have a question, and you know, answer if you want, don't answer if you don't. But because this was prior to you making, you know, your success on YouTube, how much money had you made off YouTube, and was that all saved at the time that you dropped out of college?
Oh, I mean nothing.
Really?
Yeah. I mean maybe like $100 or $200. Honestly,
really? Like those videos with 3 million views and shit?
Oh yeah, actually I did make. Actually, you're right. I did make a lot of money off that. Dude, I forget how much I did. Honestly, it's probably maybe like
because like I wanna solidify the fact that like you said you dropped out and you said fuck it, blah blah, but then we talked more and more and like. You had those views, sure, like you didn't have like for sure anything going, but you had kind of proved to yourself that you could do it. Like you had a few viral videos, you probably had some shit saved up. I don't want people just listening and being like, because we're big advocates of like fuck college unless you know you're becoming a doctor or a lawyer or whatever. Like you can do whatever nowadays, but I don't want people to have the wrong idea and just be like, okay, fuck it, $0. I haven't proven anything yet. I'm gonna fucking drop out. You know what I'm saying?
I will say what I did was like really fucking stupid, so don't do that.
well, it depends. Was it? How much did you have saved up at the time that you dropped out? Because you dropped out what, last semester? You dropped out a year ago.
Okay, so I'm trying to think how much money did I have. I also delivered pizzas at that time, so I had some money from that.
Yeah.
Bro, wait. So it couldn't have been that much money, dude. It was probably
grand,
like
right?
$3 to $5
grand.
Something like that, probably.
Yeah. So still not like much. Nothing. Not enough to want to drop out.
Yeah.
But enough to where if you're living under your parents' roof, you can sustain yourself for, 5 to 10 months. Yeah, I mean basically forever. Yeah. Like enough where like
but like they would kick me out if I was just not doing anything. Like, they would have done something like it would have been really bad.
Yeah. Because like some kids, dude, some people will like, have fucking $7 in their bank account and like drop out and be like,
but
they don't have any like, and just because they haven't proven themselves, they haven't put in 4 years of work like you had beforehand to even like experiment. Like there's so much content you've experimented with. I'm on your channel, I'm clicking through different videos. Like you've done so many different things. You know what I'm saying? How Logan Paul affects the future, Japanese suicide forest controversy. And it's literally you fucking talking into a camera,
you fucking rat, dude. Get off my mans.
Yo, that was back in the day.
I don't know if you really ever like explicitly answered this, going back to like how much money did you have when you dropped out? Like, was it a good decision, etc.? Like now that your parents know that you're a success in what you're doing, like, do they actually your dad knows now that you're not going to go back, but like, is he cool with it? Or are they still kind of bummed? You know what I mean?
My dad, if I ever talk to him, like, because we have talks about like college and whether it's the right move all the time. My dad will never admit that, college isn't necessary. He won't admit it. My mom is like, I'm completely convinced her. She's like, you don't even need college anymore. Like,
mine's the opposite, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mine's the opposite. My dad gets it. Well, I mean, I have a degree, but for like my little brother, my dad gets it. My mom doesn't. She called me the other day, bro. She goes, what are you going to do about him? And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, all he does is play games. I'm like, yeah, mom, like that's what he's supposed to do. She's like, but I go and I tell my friends, what do I tell them? My son plays games. I'm like, that's your problem. Like your son is making as much as their kids are going to make when they come out of college with a degree 4 years from now, doing what he enjoys 4 years earlier. Like that's your problem. Figure that out between yourself. Like also, your kids watch him.
They don't have to say he plays games. They can say he has an online business.
Just say digital media.
Yeah. Dude, my mom, my parents tell everyone, they say that he's an independent contractor at Google. And I sound really smart.
You are.
I am. Yeah. And I was like, I work at Google. Like, I got a degree and stuff. And like, they asked me, about college. He's like, oh yeah, he finished college. And they're right. I did finish college. I'm not going back. I finished it. So that's what they tell people.
Just justify that lie to the parents, bro.
Yeah.
Because they're not lying. They don't want to lie, but like they're not. That's true.
I finished college. I'm done with it.
It's funny that like you don't have that much left. You said 3 semesters, right?
Yeah, I could go back if I wanted to. Be like,
it's like a year and a half.
Yeah, it's a year and a half. I could go back, but I don't see why I'd ever. I hated college.
You know what the strategy is?
After every semester, I was like, I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna drop out. Like I literally told myself because I hated it so much. My parents would somehow convince me to go back.
Pay someone, finish it for you.
In game and
like what? Yeah, maybe I could pay that. I mean, I probably shouldn't say that.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
You didn't do that?
No, I didn't.
Did you know?
You didn't do that?
No.
Okay. I won't do that too,
Did you know that it's a fun fact, just for like future reference, that if you ever publicly admit this and somebody finds out where you went to college, like if you're like, oh, I paid for my college, like they could go to your college and you can get your shit revoked.
That's why I would never do that, because the consequences are crazy.
Yeah.
Oh God, Riz, I don't know, bro. I think we've kind of exhausted all. If there was one thing that you would tell people, what are your 3 tips for people trying to pursue this that you could stop them from experiencing it themselves, you know, like the 3 mistakes or 3 lessons you learn along the way that you feel are most important to YouTube.
Like with YouTube or
Yeah.
just like, yeah. Try to do something that, okay, one, when you're like looking at a channel, look at it from a more opportunistic point of view. Like, you know, like a lot of people are just trying to have fun. Like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, but if you're trying to like, you know, build like a really big channel, you want to be more opportunistic or like think more opportunistic and see like what works and where like you could fit in, in like the YouTube space
So
that
like
maybe somebody else.
have fun, but have fun smartly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like in somewhere that you don't have fun in fucking Pokemon where the cap is 20k views. Have fun in something else you enjoy that has a higher ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is that look at like YouTube as a whole. I feel like a lot of people don't do this. Like even for me making Minecraft videos, there's something I could learn from 5-minute crafts. You know what I mean? Like especially with Gamers React, you can see I took so much stuff from channels that weren't even Minecraft related. Like that Phase channel, I took I got a lot of inspiration from him. He did Fortnite, Daily Dose as well. He's not a Minecraft channel, so I look at all niches and. Yeah, and you can take like other niche, like you can do if something worked in a different niche, you can bring it to your niche. Like it's something.
Listen, dude, do you know who MTV Jesse is from Nelk?
Yeah.
So he had a tweet that was so fucking genius the other day, and I was like, damn, that's some real revelation shit. Where he was like, dude, what people don't understand is that everything that worked on TV will work on YouTube. So just find something that nobody has done, you know, on YouTube that's been on TV and is widely successful. And he was fucking right. I mean, he's doing it with Shithole. You know what I mean? Like the whole like hidden camera prank shit. Like he, you know what I mean? Like maybe they're not all super original ideas, but they work. You know, they've worked before, and that's so right. Because what you just said is you take attributes of channels that have succeeded and you just apply them to your lane, and they succeed. You know what I mean?
And 3.
Yeah.
For sure. 3. Okay. Look at patterns. I guess that's the same with like looking at other niches, but like for example on Gamers React, dude, go to like my top 3 most viewed videos. They're all just dream bridging with sand. So I saw dream bridging with sand one time and I got 10 million views. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it again. And I got 20 million views, and I'm gonna do it again. And I got 10 million views. So and now at this point I've done it like 10 times, so it doesn't work. But like, you know, look at like what works, just keep on doing the same thing, you know, like
So you're saying the thumbnail is the same?
They're similar. I mean, it's not the exact same.
Yeah, but the thumbnail is the same concept, but the titles are different. But the thumbnail, yeah, I see that. You know, it's crazy you say that, because like the top 10 videos on my channel are coaching videos.
You should make more coaching videos.
Well, yeah, and even so, the top coaching videos are coaching controller players. Like the top of those 10 are coaching controller players.
You should do more of those videos.
Well, no, I've made so many. I'm ready to get out. You know, I'm ready to.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that too? No, go ahead, real quick.
No, go ahead. You can go ahead. My point can stand.
I was gonna say, like, you know, it's funny you say that you use content that has been successful in the past over and over again, dude. I had so this dude named Paul that I work with. He like helps with like my content, like, you know, and he's a part of an agency that's super TikTok centric. Like they retain a lot of the top TikTok talent and stuff. And he said, and I couldn't believe he said this to me because it like blew my mind. But I see it all the time on TikTok, and I never understood it until he said it. Which was, you ever go on TikTok and you see something that makes a video and it's a really, really successful video for them, like it blows up, and then every video after that is the same video basically. They just redo the same video, they use the same audio, they use the same everything, you know what I mean? Like it's the same video again. And he was telling me, he goes, yeah, if you upload something and it blows up, don't be afraid to upload it again. I was like, what? I was like, that kind of breaks all of the rules on YouTube, because he doesn't mean like a variant of it, he means like the exact same video. And I thought that was so interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, patterns work. It works on every social media, not just YouTube. It works everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, everywhere.
My point was gonna be that like I could keep doing that, but like I got comfortable doing that, you know? I like being uncomfortable. I really do. Like I started getting lazy. I started like, it's working, whatever, but there wasn't as much growth. I personally like feeling uncomfortable and having to try something new, like going through that adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like figuring out the next piece. Like, I feel like, I mean, that's kind of what you're doing too with Gamers React. Like, you're comfortable with it, you're still doing it, but now you want a new project that fuels your passion type shit. So anyways, if you guys made it to the end of the podcast, actually, no, before we end, one last thing. What's your plan for the next 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years? Yeah, I don't know. 5 years.
Like, I haven't thought that far. Basic, just a general idea. It doesn't have to be specific.
Hopefully Gamers React will still be around. I mean, 5 years is a long time. I think it could be if Minecraft's still around, which, let's be honest, dude, that game
It will be.
die.
It will be. It won't
It's going
die.
to be around. I'll probably still be around. We'll see. Hopefully I'm doing that. Hopefully I'm doing other channels, or maybe I just decided that I don't want to do this and I'm just an investor or something, or I don't know what I'll be doing, honestly. I have no idea.
Well,
I have honestly no clue. But hopefully I'm doing Gamers React. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
5
fair.
years is a long time.
That's 5 years is a long time, bro. And like, you think about how much has changed in the past year and a half, you know? Think about that as 5 years. So much could happen. Guys, if you made it to the end of the podcast, make sure to go gas Rizwan's fucking Instagram down below. He's trying to get the bitches, okay?
The biddies.
Go get him to get some bitches. I'm telling you, like, at least double his following. He's at 117 right now. Like, I know you fucks don't want to go follow people on Instagram. Riz is dope. I hung out with him for fucking 2 days straight. He's chill. I mean, shit, you might even see us doing shit because I'll be traveling now. Where are you again? Fucking Arizona?
Arizona. Yeah.
Arizona. You won't see us doing shit. I'm not going to the fucking desert.
Yeah, fuck. We got out the desert. He ain't going back, you know what I mean?
Wait, where are you at?
We're in Florida, but I'm fucking Middle Eastern. I left the desert like Edwin said. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, maybe I'll be in Florida.
When you're in Florida, you hit us up, bro. 100%.
Okay.
You have my number. You know, we'll fucking go chill. Well,
Yeah,
dude,
for sure.
and not even that. We're setting up a studio literally right now. We got the table today. We have everything. When you're back in town, we'll do a podcast in person, and that shit'll be fun.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll fucking
I'm
kick it.
down.
Talk about updates from then. Maybe your secret channel is popping. But guys, go follow Riz on Instagram, whether you're on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube. Make sure to hit that follow button. Leave a review. We never ask people to leave reviews. Leave a review on fucking. They do.
Don't do that. We don't care.
On Instagram?
Really? On Apple?
We do not care.
We do not care. Anyways, thanks for making it to the end.
What does that do? Does it give us like a Yelp rating?
I think it does. I think it does. You fuckers. Most importantly, follow him on Instagram. Gas him up for the bitches. All right. We'll see you guys later. Peace.